be adaptable. You've got to adapt sometimes your approach. Not every student is the same, so you need to adapt your approach to the student's needs. So you might at times be flexible with a learning skill. So if you're teaching a student how to, or you're supporting a student doing cannulation, some might be more of a visual learner and want you to do it and then they do it. Some might want to be more theory based. They want to know how many times this has gone wrong, how many times they've done it. So you need to be adaptable in the way that you're delivering or you're supporting the student.
Getting that balance between giving enough time and providing enough support is something that happens from moment to moment.
They keep you on your toes. You have to be clinically sound in your knowledge as well, because the students are so clever it's untrue, and as they come through they will blind you with medical science, and it's actually a really, really good way for your own continuous professional development.
You do have to deliver constructive criticism, and sometimes that can come across as negative to the student or to yourself. You might be a little bit apprehensive about giving that information. But if you're not honest and you're not giving that information at the first opportunity, then unfortunately it can go unmissed, and as a result the problems become bigger.
No one likes to be negative or perhaps be critical, but sometimes you need to have that upfront relationship with your student. I think it's beneficial for their learning process if you have clear things that we can work on, we can improve. None of us are perfect, we've all got things to work on, but I think it's having that sort of open, sort of honest chats with them. I think that's really important.
They'd much rather hear the good and the bad, because if they don't hear both sides of the feedback, then how are they going to better themselves and improve as a clinician?
To become a mentor, I think it's really important that you have confidence in yourself that you're able to instill into a student. It's important to be a role model for the student, and it's great to be able to communicate with your student effectively in order for them to be able to learn.
Coming in with a clean slate the next shift, perhaps the first one hasn't gone too well, perhaps they're disappointed in sort of their own progression or abilities, but it's a clean slate, positive day, let's start again and let's achieve something new.
We've got to be so careful to ensure that their physical and mental needs are met as practice educators. So if we have any concerns whatsoever, I think it's so important that we always sit down and talk to our students. We ensure that they're absolutely happy with what's going on, they understand what's going on, and as educators we need to know the welfare system so well for our students to ensure that they're always looked after.
Seeing them equally as like a member of staff that might need that extra little bit of help or that cup of tea at the end of the day to check that everyone's okay.
You get a lot back from the effort that you put in. As with most things in life, the more effort you put in, the more you get back from it.
There are some days that your student will annoy you. There are some days that you will want to give up with your student. But be patient with them and they will excel with time. If you put the effort in and the student puts the effort in, the student will excel, and the feeling of absolute achievement that yourself and the student get is just the best feeling ever.